Hi witches, so this is going to be a very informal video because I just got home from work and I was pleasantly surprised to find out that my Witch Wednesdays Mabon box is here for me to unbox. So now that I have all the makeup smeared all over my face, I'm gonna do it. I have just worked like 9 hours and I am very tired, but I thought this would be a fun thing to do to cheer me up because it was a hard day at work and I'm just gonna do it. So hopefully that's okay. I just poked myself in the eye. As you guys may or may not know, Mabon is my favorite holiday, though Samhain is also like right up there. Like I would say Samhain first, obviously, and then Mabon right afterwards. Is it because it's usually on my birthday or sometimes on my birthday? Yes. But all of the correspondences and all of the things that you do on Mabon are just like really fun and like harvesty and fall-y, which is like my favorite time of year. So it's a good one. So opening up the box, as always, they gave me a nifty little cheat sheet as to what is in the box, and they always do that. It's really cool. I try not to like read the description when I do order them, just to make these as like genuine as possible. But yes, so it looks like they have an About the Sabbath card, which I don't call them Sabbats, I call them holidays. A Sabbath is a Wiccan thing. It's all good. It kind of means the same thing, so you might hear those terms used interchangeably. There's a recipe card, a ritual card, a cleansing kit, which is cool. And there is a 6-inch besom, which is like a small broom used for cleansing. There's a wand, which is cool, a tumbled crystal, a red candle, herbs, and a spell card. I'm really stoked. The wand itself is like something that I don't really use in my practice, and I've never like gone out and bought one specifically. So it's cool that it's in this kit for me to try out to see if I like it. And that's kind of how I have felt about all of the Sabbath kits that have come through Witch Wednesdays. I think they are really great, like if you are a beginner witch and you don't have some of these things, or like if you're like me and are a little bit more advanced and just kind of want to see what is like, you know, just get some like little trinkets and stuff for your craft. So that's kind of like how I'm approaching it. But let's just like dive right in. The first thing I got is this little printout, which is about the holiday, so hopefully you guys can see that. This, of course, is going to go into my Book of Shadows when I do all of my Book of Shadows pages. If you want to know how I'm organizing my Book of Shadows, check out that video. I'm sorry if there are traffic sounds. I'm just going to roll through it because, as we know, this has been happening all year and it hasn't been fixed. So anyways, I am going to be having a section for all of the different holidays on the Wheel of the Year in my Book of Shadows, where I will be putting in recipes, and this is a home cleansing and protection spell, which is cool. As a hearth witch, I love it always. Please cleanse your houses. Please make sure to cleanse as frequently as you can, or however long you so choose. But I really like this. This is cool. And then a Mabon apple cake, which is going to be awesome because I've organized a Mabon celebration and gathering, and I was gonna actually make like apple like cupcakes, like apple cake cupcakes. So I think I'm gonna try this recipe. I was gonna use a different one, but I'm gonna try this one for the hell of it because it sounds cool. Okay, so now the actual box itself. Hopefully I didn't just like dox myself, whatever. This is a packet of heather, and this is like really awesome. I'm gonna definitely put it in my little witch shelf. And I just really like the little packaging, and I'm really glad it was labeled. For a second I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to identify this. But I will put the herbal correspondences for heather in the description, so just check it out if you're interested. I don't know them off the top of my head. I'm sorry, I'm not that good of a witch yet. Oh, the next thing that I got, which I think is what makes this package smell amazing, is this cinnamon broom, which is so cute. I planned on getting one of these anyways, like because one of my witch friends told me that they were at like Lowe's, and I was like, excellent. But yes, this smells so good. I love the smell of cinnamon, and this is, I think, going to be consecrated specifically for witchcraft purposes, not for like decoration purposes. The other one I will probably still get and use for decoration purposes. But yes, my little cinnamon broom, oh, it smells so good, you guys. I wish you were in the room. Like, oh. Anyways, moving right along, there's a lot of bubble wrap involved. Oh, a red chime candle, probably for the home protection spell, which is awesome. I love chime candles. These are like my favorite type to use in magic. You can find them at most metaphysical stores, less so at like other stores, but specifically metaphysical stores, and they usually run between like 40 and 50, maybe 60 cents, at least where I live. But yes, little chime candle. Yeah. So this, I think, is the cleansing kit, and I'm not sure about this. I am going to ask, But so they gave me a little shell, which I think is supposed to be abalone, but I feel like that's illegal to own. Like, I feel like I read that somewhere. Okay, so next we have our cleansing kit, and I do want to just like read about it because I'm not sure that I'm actually going to use it in my practice. So this is kind of where like things can go, like it's good to have these items, but like you don't necessarily need to use them. So when you are buying a witch kit, just be sure that you're looking at it and you're like actually, you know, making decisions as to if it's right for you. For this purpose, like I was gonna do it anyway, so I bought it. But okay, this says the kit contains an abalone shell, a stand, a feather, and a small sage bundle. The shell rests in the stand and is used to hold the lit sage bundle and catch any embers and ash that drop. The feather is used to more easily waft smoke from the bundle into every corner of the space you are cleansing. So that ritual or that cleansing method kind of sounds like smudging to me, which is a Native American practice that I will not do in my own personal practice. I think these things are cool to have, and I will probably like use the little stand because it's neat, like for the abalone shell for sure, but just like as a I don't know, like a memento or an altar. I got some other seashells from the beach. Sorry, they're on my altar right now. So I was thinking about having like maybe an ocean or like a water altar in my witch room. Or like maybe part of my elemental altar, I'll have that, which it looks really cool. The feather itself is like fine, it's like a little feather, it's cool. So this might be really, it's a black and brown feather. So I'm thinking this is gonna be an offering to the Morrigan. And then they did give us a little sage bundle, which I will probably use. I'm not sure if it's white sage or not. It probably is, just because it is, coming from probably a metaphysical shop, and a lot of metaphysical shops use white sage. Because I have it, I don't want to waste it, but I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy white sage myself because it is sacred to indigenous practices. So I'm going to not use this to cleanse, but probably as an offering of some kind or as part of a spell jar or something. So like it will go to use, obviously, but I'm not going to use it for the intended purposes, if that makes sense. So witchcraft is customizable, like friendly reminder. It's all good, guys. So yeah. There's that. The next thing I'm super stoked about, this I think is the wand they were talking about, and I'm pretty sure it's a selenite wand, and I'm very into that. So I was right, it is a selenite wand. Oh my gosh, this is honestly kind of what sold me. Look at it in the light, guys. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, so when I saw the listing, I like did see this, and this is kind of what caught my eye, and I was like, all right, I'm really stoked about that. But yeah, I have a selenite wand. Oh my gosh, so cool. And let's see what it says. It says, not every witch uses a wand to cast a circle, but they can direct energy in other ways. The selenite spiral wand can be used to cleanse all ritual tools before use, as well as yourself, since selenite is a cleansing stone, often used to cleanse auras. It clears blockages, removes negativity, increases intuition, and enhances the properties of the stone around it. So I will be using this definitely to cleanse all of my other crystals. I have a small piece of selenite that's like maybe that big, but this is awesome. Like, I'm really stoked, and I like the spiral on it. Like, it's very cool. I'm really happy, and I'm excited to actually try to use this in my practice. So it'll be the first wand I've ever had. But I think it's a pretty good one. Looks like there is another pack of herbs, and I got some rose petals, so I'll be using this on Mabon, I think. I think I'm actually gonna bring both of these to share with my little witch group, because part of our Mabon, like, ceremony ritual thing is to make spell jars and to bring herbs to share. So I'm bringing Angelica root because that is my favorite protective herb, but I might bring some of this along as well. I don't know, we'll see the day of. Okay, the next thing I got was a spell card, which is really cool, and this is the Cauldron Money Magic spell. So this is really cool because this is like, I love prosperity magic, and it's part of my craft. And I will definitely be putting this in the Mabon box, like page in my Book of Shadows. Wow, that was a hard word for me to remember, but yeah, it's like really cool, and I rather like it. I have one really similar to this from last month's box, if you guys remember, but that was for a charm bag, so this is for a cauldron. I might try it out. Why not? Why not? And I think the last thing in here is this beautiful little crystal, and okay, so this is smoky quartz, which is cool. I don't know that I actually have smoky quartz, so this will be a new crystal to my collection, which is nice. It is nice. It says, smoky quartz is a traditional stone of Mabon and is also a highly protective crystal. It can represent the dark power of earth gods and goddesses, giving it grounding, stable energy that cleanses and cleanses stress and negativity. So that is what this stone is supposed to do. I do really like smoky quartz. I like really dark crystals and also dark crystal, but like that's a whole show thing. Anyways, if you are a fan, please talk to me. But anyways, I have another crystal that's gonna go right on the altar, and it looks really cool in the sunlight. So that is the unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.